Florida Fish 100 here. You're looking at my 120-gallon grow-out tank and my new addition. I found this character in a pet supermarket, if you can believe it. He was in a peacock tank. They call it a mixed peacock tank. Half the fish were not peacocks. They were mostly hybrids. And then I found this guy. He was really, in my opinion, the only exceptional fish in the tank. They wanted $45 for this fish and all the other fish in there. So I talked to the manager, and the guy had given me better prices in the past, and he gave this fish to me for 30 bucks. So some of these stores, depending on the personnel, will negotiate with you. I would say the majority of them will not. PetSmart, for instance, they're just they're not very smart. In fact, I was there last weekend. I talked to the manager, and he had a blue regal, and he wasn't an exceptional blue regal, and he was much smaller than the fish that I just pointed out to you. And he wanted $25 for him, and the fish was up at the top of the tank, obviously stressed out. And I told him, I said, look, I said, I've been coming here and I've been seeing this fish in your tank for weeks, maybe even months. I said, this fish is obviously stressed out. I said, can you do a better price for me than $25? And he said basically that no, that there were two of them in there, and the fish either got sold or he died. And that was his attitude. Basically, he'd rather see the fish die than give it to me for, 15 bucks, which is just sick, in my opinion. That's why I normally don't buy anything from that store. I did buy a Trophus, a very small Trophus, the other day, but I had a $5 off coupon, so I got about a $15 Trophus for $6. He was a little undersized, but very rarely do I buy fish from these types of places. They mainly just sell fish to kids, community fish, goldfish, feeder fish, that type of thing. But from time to time, you gotta look at them and just see, like this pet supermarket. I mean, I noticed that he had these peacocks in there, and like I said, he had about maybe 15 of them, and they were all hybrids of some sort, and they really didn't look that good. But this guy was just exceptional, in my opinion. I normally don't like to just add one fish to my tank. I did add two, but the other Trophus is so small that it's really just one fish. Normally wouldn't add just one fish, but he seems to be doing okay. He's holding his own. I'd rather put him in this tank than my 150 with all those larger peacocks. I think he could do better with this one. They're checking him out. That's the Astro tilapia, or the zebra obliquidin. He looks pretty calm today, actually. Oh, I think these fish that I was telling you about the other day, they put two in my fish bag there at the aquarium place. I think one of them is a subdominant male. He's not a female, is what I think. I'm not sure, but that's what I think. So we'll see. I hope he's a male. That would be incredible. Here he is again. I think this is an exceptional fish, and probably one of my best OBs I've ever bought. I usually get OBs from, very small fish shops, and that's what I go with. But this one, normally don't buy them this big. But for 30 bucks, I thought he was a real nice looking OB, and so that's my update on this particular tank this morning. It's Saturday. It's March 28th. It's in the AM. I just had a water change. That's why the water's a little cloudier than normal. But dropped about 50% of the water out of here, and so I think tomorrow the tank is going to be looking incredible. Everything's working fine. I had a business associate come over yesterday, and he just really liked the 150 gallon, He liked this one too, but he really liked the 150. And he might be getting him a tank or setting up an African cichlid tank. And I told him, I said, look, I can give you a hand in setting that up, save you some money. So anyway, we'll see. But I just wanted to share with you this new fish. Over and out, Florida Fish 100.